Bond, 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 James Bond, da-da-da. I better not do any more of that, because otherwise we'll get hit with copyright infringement, won't we, YouTube? Yes, this is the James Bond collection, MGM's 007. Yeah. It's quite the hefty thing, this. I think it's all Blu-rays. 23 films on Blu-ray from Dr. No to Skyfall. Plus space reserved for Spectre, coming 2016, plus a digital HD version of each film. So this isn't the complete James Bond, but on Amazon it was the most full collection they had, going for the best price. So there's obviously digital copies of each movie as well for you to download and play off, including a reserved space for the latest Spectre, which was a bit of a disappointment. It was a bit of a mixed bag. It wasn't as good as Skyfall, and it did feel a bit like it was wandering around, not sure what it really wanted to do in some cases. And Christoph Waltz, unfortunately, just didn't. He seemed enthusiastic, but he just didn't seem to have anything to really work with, which. Unfortunately, he is a very, very good actor. It's just even he couldn't actually do anything with what he had to work with. So, I'm a bit dubious as to whether I should even bother opening this to show you, because it actually gives you a very good idea of what it's going to look like. I'm not going to spread my discs out like that on any kind of surface. Who in their right mind would want to? Obviously that person who was taking that photograph, but that was for artistic licensing reasons, so let's just see. I mean, 23 Bond movies on DVD. On the inside, it's all fairly cheap cardboard, but at the very least they've got things like the names of different movies on: Diamonds Are Forever, You Only Live Twice, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, Goldfinger, From Russia with Love, Die Another Day, Casino Royale. Yeah, it very cheap feeling there. And yeah, that's let's just see. Very plain looking things, aren't they? So from here we've got everything from Dr. No to The Spy Who Loved Me, and Moonraker to Die Another Day. It just looks like a really bland kind of case file like thing that you might kind of expect an organisation to have lots of paperwork in, and then this is Casino Royale and reservations for Spectre, apparently. Let's just take a look at this one first. Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, Spectre, which isn't actually a DVD at all, it's just a bit of blank space. So, if you can actually get a hold of the DVD for Spectre, the Blu-ray DVD specifically, and you want to incorporate it into the rest of this collection, you could just buy it separately, chuck that box away and put its DVD in here. Yeah. Oh well. I'm very underwhelmed. I mean, they could have came up with some sort of artwork, you know, to show the whichever different Bonds were involved here. I mean, there's nothing to talk about. It's just so plain. Okay, we've got something here. We've got the James Bond collection. The 3 easy steps to do this, to actually get the online stuff. Yeah, incredibly dull, boring, plain. You know, if I didn't know better, if I didn't know that this was actually an official product, I would swear I'd just wound up buying some kind of overpriced knockoff. I'll probably know for absolute certain when I actually watch the damn things, but this is literally an unboxing to show you what this stuff looks like. I mean, this was produced in 2016, this is being filmed right now in 2017. Yeah, I'm not exactly impressed by the look of any of this. I mean, it's a nice piece of artwork on the box. Why couldn't they have put that onto that as well? I mean, it's all very well having 007 2006 to 2015, 1979 to 2002, 1962 to 1977, with the Bond 007 logo and whatnot on. But a little more effort, please. Actually, funny little story I can tell you about this picture of Sean Connery, if the autofocus will come into play there. There we go. It might fade away at some point, but apparently that shot of Sean Connery was shot by the photographer David Hearn, and it was all shot in his flat. I want to say in London, but I think it might have been in Birmingham, not entirely sure. But they brought Connery on, when somebody from the production company came up to David Hearn, the photographer, and said, "I'm sorry, I've forgotten the gun and it'll take far too long to go and get it." And Hearn thankfully had an air pistol, which was a Walther PKK. However, it had a very long neck, nozzle type thing, whatever the term is. I'm not a gun person, so I can't really say. Which made it look a bit different. Barrel, that's the word, barrel. It had a long barrel that Connery's actual gun didn't have. And he said, "It's okay, he can use my air gun. All you have to do is Photoshop out, well, you just have to airbrush out the barrel." And unfortunately, whoever actually got to use the photos didn't do that. They evidently didn't get the message. Yeah, so every shot you see of Connery using that particular gun, which isn't featured in the movie, it's because it's not in the movie at all. It's actually the photographer's air pistol, and somebody forgot to do what they were supposed to do in post-production. Well, the movies are good. Well, most of them are good. Some of them are absolutely terrible. Pierce Brosnan, I'm looking at you. Yeah. I would make some Bond joke at this point, but I just can't think of any. I mean, I've got a wealth of material, but I'm just not. You only live twice.